What up, figure freaks? Welcome back. Here we are once again, doing a little something different today. We got the Monday Night Wars Ted DiBiase Trillionaire Build-A-Figure Wave all set up here. I just got done doing the Great Muta review. I did the Hollywood Hulk Hogan earlier this morning, and maybe last few weeks I threw in the Albert, as well as the Jerry the King Lawler action figures. So what we're doing is we're going to do a brief review of the Ted DiBiase figure, and then we're going to do a little ranking of all 5 of the figures. Let's put this guy together. We got the top. What's going on here? Why is that not working? There we go. Snap, crackle, pop. I was like, what the heck's going on here? So we got the body on the legs there. Let's snap in the arms. There we go. Looking good. Looking pretty snazzy there, Ted. There we go. And finally, the new head. Looking a little baked there, Ted. All right, there we go. Would have been nice if he had come with maybe a little wad of cash, but I got plenty of those with that, what was it, the Raw set with Razor and X-Pac. X-Pac had just like knots of cash, so I'll probably give that to this guy. Now, I believe this is Trillionaire Ted, and I think it was the version for the NWO. So we got, I think, another NWO guy here to go with Hulk Hogan and Muta. He does come with the 2 open slappy hands, as well as the C-grips. No belt, no money. No fun. No, it's still fun. But this is a good-looking figure. I want to make sure these shoulders are popped in. Just real quick, the paint, it's all black. So, like, how badly can they mess this up? You know, the shirt's black, the blazer's black, the pants, the shoes. So the paint's pretty good. The head sculpt, I would say, is a huge improvement. He does just look a little pie-eyed, but, you know, he's so rich he don't give a fuck. You know, everyone's got their price, or everyone's got a price. Love Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man back in the day. As you probably know, the character is based on Vince McMahon. And a little story of him on an airplane trying to pay off a guy to stop smoking. I think he ended up giving him like $2,000 and paying for his seat. That's crazy. So let's go through the articulation real quick. Little tilt here and there. The head does go all the way around. Shoulders go up about like that. Yeah, that's pretty good motion there. Good range. We do have the double jointed elbows. I feel like the arms could be a little bit bigger. We got the pivot and twist on the wrist. Stomach crunch. Oh, dang, look at that. That just popped right off. That's bothersome. I don't like that. So with the swivel, he stays on there. I pull it like that. He stays on there, but I do the stomach crunch, and it pops off. So I don't like that shit. Goddamn Build-A-Figures. So it is what it is. You go up like that with the thing, it doesn't really do much. He doesn't want to pop off, but you go down, it gives a little bit of tension on the back. It easily pops off, but hey, whatever. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. 3 times. We'll have to do something about that. I'll get some of the goo on there, and hopefully it seals some stuff up, makes it a little tighter. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. His legs are stiff. But we got the... he's not too flexible, but he's doing the splits there in the hips, ball joints. We do have a swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knees with the pinless. And then pretty nice tilt and pivot on the ankle, even with the long pants, where we had a problem with that here. Usually the long pants figures, there's limited articulation. But on this, wow, look at that. He's ready to do some tap dancing, I think. So, pretty nice there. I like that. See, this keeps coming off. I'm gonna rage. So, very happy to get this Ted DiBiase. I have the DiBiase Steamboat Mattel Creations Ultimate set and haven't busted it open. I haven't opened up any of my those two figure sets from Mattel Creations, and so I think that we did get a new head sculpt for that. I don't know if he's looking that yoinked or what, but I do like it. You know, he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm rich. What do I care? He's not high. He's not whatever, but it's just his eyes are almost shut. He looks like he's tired, man. Tired of spending all that money. So he's also not really that tall. He should be taller than Lawler. Although these two guys are humongous, so. Unfortunate about the waist there, how it's popping off. I will be able to fix that, at least for the time being. And but it's really good looking. I do like the black on black. He looks sharp, honestly. Isn't it? That's what my dad used to say. If I like wore a suit in the 80s, and I knew it was like horrible with the collar like sticking out over the sweater. And my dad was like, yeah, you look sharp. So this guy looks very sharp. Looks like a pimp. I would give this guy a 6.5. 6.5. So how is he going to measure up with the rest of these guys? I'm not sure, but we're going to rank them. So yeah, I mean, the head sculpt, we don't get any accessories except for the hands. Pretty simple body, but I do like DiBiase. This guy looks fucking awesome. So, yeah. Let's see here. Should we go worst to first? Yeah, let's do worst to first. All right. This is gonna shock everybody. Because my friends know me and they know that I'm not very pleased with Hulk Hogan, but he's not the worst here, that's for sure. I think the worst is going to have to be the King, Jerry Lawler. Now, I did have a problem with this guy. This, I had to seal up with the goo. Actually, use super glue. This was cracked wide open, and so was this down here. You can see some of the residue, but it got better. Also up here on the shoulder. Now that's more so engineering, but it is still quality control. And, you know, although this guy does look good, I like the outfit. I like the jacket, the crown, pretty cool stuff. Nice looking figure. But he's coming in 5th place overall. So, 5th place there. We'll kind of stand them up there and put them in order. So, kind of a diagonal look there. Next up. Boy. I'm going to have to go Muda. Now, I don't know much about Muda. Again, the feet, engineering, quality control. He's got that kind of arc in his foot. Having a hard time keeping him standing up. Nice looking figure, like really cool looking face sculpt there with the blue tongue sticking out, the NWO painted on the face. The hair is pretty dang nice. You got the wristbands. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this figure, but he's just not really on my radar. So it's a personal preference. So we're going 4th place. Let's get these guys over so we get these guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. Dominoes. So let's get these guys in here like that. Thanks, Albert. You're getting last place now. Nah. All right, so Jerry the King coming in last, Muda second to last. I know that he's super popular and he's the hardest to find out there and everyone's gunning for him. But again, he's just not on my radar. He's out of my wheelhouse. He's just not a guy that I paid too much attention to. So with that, number 3, 3rd place. We're going to go Ted, the Build-A-Figure. It's nice. He's sharp looking, but very plain Jane, all black. Obviously the torso popping off the legs is kind of bothersome, and it's just like, wow, like what's going on here with the quality control? Like, I've had a problem with all 3 of these figures. Something, one's cracked open, one's got a fucked up foot. This guy's waist or torso pops off the body a little too easily. So Ted DiBiase's coming in 3rd. Coming in 2nd, we're going to do Albert. Another guy that... Wow, there's something wrong with me here. Another guy that I haven't had a figure of, and I noticed this guy, and he still works for the company, and he's a big, hairy motherfucker, and he's got pretty nice career. So, decent figure. I like it. That's kind of why I have him as part of my show, my page, my channel. That's why he's kind of always in the background. He's always hanging around because he's a big, pierced, hairy bear, and he's kind of disgusting. And I like that. So just pierce it, get in 2nd place. And number 1, it's Hogan. It's going to be Hogan because he gets accessories. Hat, glasses, boa, multiple hands, the belt, the t-shirt, great accessories, great paint. The only one that really didn't have anything wrong with him as far as engineering and quality control, I just like the new addition, the winter cap, the round framed glasses. They look like some razors or something like that. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, just a nice looking figure. Got the hot dog tan. All pinless. So yeah, numero uno goes to Hollywood Hulk Hogan. So there you have it, guys. You may disagree with the order of things here, but that is how I'm doing it. And if you notice, Jerry the King Lawler's not doing too great right now. He's kind of got a weird history as does Hogan, you know, in different ways, obviously. Let's not make comparisons to, you know, a guy that supports someone I hate and a guy that is a quote-unquote pedo. So, you know, I think maybe that kind of puts Lawler at the back of the bus, but, you know, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. It's just, it was more quality, but it's easy to put him in the back because of who he is. And I hope he does get better. I don't wish death upon anyone. You know, he made a fucking mistake. And, you know, I'm sure he'll pay for it in this life or the next. So it is what it is. So, this is a nice figure. It might actually grow on me. I do like the look of it. The face paint is awesome. Pretty cool. He could have been higher if he just didn't have these kooky foots, and maybe just give us some kind of weird accessories or something. And maybe if I found the chase, you know, maybe it would have been better. Love $1 Million Man, $1 Trillion Man. And I can't wait to add him to my NWO display. Just a little short. And, you know, those arms are small. They use kind of the same old. You know, he's kind of a bigger guy. So he got third place. Big boy. Just like the paint. Everything about this guy. The hair all over the back. You know, the little tattoo on the leg. It's very true to the source. The piercings, the goatee, all the kind of silver zippers and necklace and kind of weird S&M shit going on here. Just pretty cool. So, second place for you. And Hogan, just an awesome figure. I'm going to keep it. I've been selling a lot of my Hogan figures because... you know, the way I feel. I won't get too much into that. You know, I don't hate the man. It's just, it's a sad case for me. So, but he gets number one, and that's it. So, hey, guys, please like and subscribe and comment. I hope you like this little review and comparison. We'll see you on the next one. I think DevCon Transformers is coming up next. And then we got the G.I. Joe Claw. So stay tuned, guys. All right. Peace out.